happen to be also in this is Weight Stigma Awareness Week, so it's the perfect time to have this conversation. So I'm going to let Evelyn please introduce yourself to the audience. Tell us what you love about the work, what's the most painful thing, and then we'll just move into your preferred topics about stigma, social justice, the impact of medicine, and what you're seeing in the current events.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I co-wrote a book with Elise Rush called Intuitive Eating over 30 years ago. It's in the fourth edition now. We're actually working on the fifth edition. It won't come out till 2027, but it has been basically our life's work. And so we help people create a healthy relationship with food, mind, and body. And it gets harder and harder and harder with all the weight stigma that keeps getting perpetuated in our culture. And, medicine, unfortunately, is a big perpetuator of that. It's a perpetuator of suffering.
By now, I would have thought 30 years ago, we would have solved this problem by now. But every rendition of the proposed solution, whether it comes from a social avenue or an awareness avenue or a medical avenue, comes with its own stigma and its own every new thing becomes the next hammer to shame folks in larger bodies with. And I've been the larger body and I lived it. And I had my recovery had to say, until you've lived in a woman's body in this culture at my size, you don't get an opinion about what I
Uh,
should do with it.
yeah, I like that. That's very empowering.
Yeah. But it took a while to get there because I spent a lifetime hiding and trying to conform and fit in. And people would say, inside of every fat person is a thin person waiting to get out. That was never my experience. My experience was that every time I got thin, and I did it more than once, was a fat person waiting for their chance. And what I didn't understand is that being in that body because of trauma events in my other
Mm.
life was like returning to the scene of the crime, and I did not have the tools or the resources or the support to work through any of that 30, 40 years ago.